Good evening, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? This is Leonard Miles, aka 2 Degrees in the CDL. You already know how we do. We come live with the news, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this is definitely bad and the ugly for this driver. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Shout out to CDL Life for the article. Trucker charged after oversized load strikes Ohio overpass. And you all can see the picture right there. He hit it pretty good. He hit it pretty good. A trucker is facing charges after his oversized load struck an overpass in Medina County, Ohio last week. The overpass strike happened around 3 p.m. on June 28th in Harrisville Township, Ohio. Authorities say that 43-year-old Texas-based truck driver Deshaun Johnson was transporting an oversized load on U.S. Route 224 when the load struck a highway sign in the U.S. 42 overpass. No injuries were reported. The overpass sustained significant damage due to the bridge strike. Through the investigation, it was deemed that Johnson was off his Ohio Department of Transportation approved permit travel route and to also not have a lead vehicle with a height sensing device, the Ohio Department of Transportation said. Johnson has been charged with reckless operation, a permit violation, and over dimensions, the Ohio State Highway Patrol said. ODOT says that US 42 southbound and US 224, scenic route 421 in Medina County will remain closed until further notice. Stay on your route, ladies and gentlemen. Stay on your routes. One thing about Ohio, I've been through Ohio a few times, mainly transporting hazmat. You have to take the bypass. When I've taken hazmat before, I've taken bulk hazmat for the most part. You have to take the bypass. You cannot stay on the interstate going through the city. If you do, you will get a hefty fine, and you could get arrested. I'm not gonna find out. I'm gonna always just go the route that it tells me to go, which is something that you all should do as well if you're transporting oversized loads, no matter where you're going. You know, whatever the travel route tells you to go, you got to stay on that travel route. Do not lean into your own understanding and thinking that you can make things happen and then this happens. That happens, and now you have to pay that fine. Um, you're gonna face some time. Well, you may not face no time. Like who knows? Who knows the whole thing? But the main thing is, don't put yourself in this type of situation. Whatever the route tells you to go, you need to go that route. Like I said, you're gonna have to pay a nice fine. Um, don't know if your CDL is gonna get suspended, but who? Oh, you gotta also pay for this equipment that was damaged. Not only to the bridge, but to the item that you're transporting as well. If there was any damage done to that, you're responsible for that as well. Um, and you can pretty much, you can ruin your trucking career, to the point where nobody's going to want to do business with you because they're going to always be able to look back and see, hey, man, you don't follow the rules. You feel like you can do what you want to do. You didn't have a pilot car you know, to lead you in the direction that you should have been going as instructed. So you can't follow instructions. So make sure that you're able to follow instructions and do what you're supposed to do in order to remain in business. And if not, you end up like this driver here, unfortunately. But this is no fault but his own. Um, and hopefully, he can, you know, get himself out of this situation and maybe continue to drive, or I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's not good though. Like I say, Ohio, those state troopers, they're on it out there, so they're not letting nothing slide. But I just want to know what you all think about this There's an article. I'll make sure I leave the link to the article in the description as always. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel as always. I'm on the road to 1K. All my drivers keep it safe and keep it in the middle of the road. And if you're transporting oversized loads, stay on your routes and make sure you have your pilot drivers if you're told to have them. Until next time, I'm out.